Go all around the world. Go all around the world. You know we got that Northeast sound. It's pure. It's the DJ gets around. Make that system run. I just wanna rock with you, with you, you. Da 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 da. Da 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 da.
What is up, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls? We are rIVerse. My
Hello.
name is Diz.
I'm Khadija.
Hello, I'm Zach.
And I am Monroe.
Welcome to another episode of rIVerse Reacts. And today we're gonna hop on that internet plane to South Korea to check out who?
EXO-SC. And the song we're gonna be checking out is What a Life.
Let's see this new, what are they called?
세훈&찬열.
Subgroup of EXO. 세훈&찬열?
Yeah.
Okay. Isn't Chanyeol your favorite?
Leah's bias. My bias. Woo!
They're in California.
Everyone's so beautiful.
The chords, I can already tell.
I was writing a song to this beat.
What's going on?
What is happening with his hands? I'm living for those
after.
vibrant yellow gloves.
That's what I was saying.
It's like this, clean the glass.
Yes. You better.
성격은 소리가 없어 친구들은 내 주변에 빙 둘러 앉아있지 난 신선 같고 신선해 나 진짜 같고 친절해 내 지갑은 오늘 삐딱한 내 Do you wanna get down with me 그래서 오늘 밤에 어디로 갈까 저번번에도 네가 차라리 낫다 야자수 옆에 바닥도 난 좋아 Day and night 시도 돌려주면 뭔가 될 것 같아 어떤 공기는 so amazing amazing
Yes.
With the slick.
Koreans in red. I don't understand. It's a vibe. Come on, dancers. Come on, long hair. Yes.
Come on, dancers, get it together.
Come on, dancers.
Get it together.
That face, I just realized my face was like, what is happening? Okay, brains, you do.
You better dance. Why isn't he dancing? The blonde.
Chanyeol?
Is he not a dancer? No, but he must be a dancer. He's an EXO.
Isn't he like the
They're all
voice?
dancers. It's like RM wouldn't classify himself a dancer, but he's still dancing. You know what I mean? This is probably freestyle. Yeah. You better. With the palm trees. Hello. Chanyeol looks like such a baby.
That's cute.
What do I see?
Oh, that
That was
yes.
shocking to my eyes.
That was fun. So you were talking about what? You were frozen
so I
for a
do-
good minute.
You were.
I was honestly, so when I run, I do one of two things.
Choke on peanuts.
with a bottle of water, chugging water, and peeing in public. That came out of nowhere.
Okay.
Two things. Number one, I might listen to my running playlist, which is curated by you lovely people who make suggestions for us to watch and by what Leah shows us and for the things we discover on this channel.
Okay.
And I contemplate what a life.
Yes.
Or I listen to kind of like random beats, and I'll scan through them, and I'll but it's like me beep beep to the next,
Yeah.
and I'll just write music to the beat. And there's a producer. He's actually very he's big in the States. Manta, I believe it is. I don't know if that's his. Why am I looking at you?
I was
Leah's like, cricket.
But that kind of like the tropical chimes, it's very it's in a lot of the beat productions, but that beat in particular, it's on this video sponsored by BeatStars. It's an app that you can just listen to beats, but I was writing to the song. I was writing to the song. I was writing to the
I think it
song.
was probably very similar.
It was literally
And
the
then-
song.
No, I believe it.
Might have been a sample.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
That's
because
cool, though.
some of the songs that are up are not for sale. Like they've been
You just hear
already
it.
sold,
Yeah.
Yeah.
and you can actually see that it's been sold to, or it's been sold to.
Okay. Well, you better
Points
get it. So
Something about that was so sorry, and so my thoughts on the song because
yeah.
I didn't get there.
Yeah.
Something about it was I found the fact that they were in North America kind of cheapening. I was like, no,
I liked it.
I
I was actually that was actually gonna be one of. I mean, fair enough. That's your take on it. I actually liked seeing two beautiful Korean men in what looked like LA or Miami or whatever the case may be, LA.
Yeah.
Like they're the ones in the forefront. They're leading. They're
Yeah.
singing Korean, and you have the other ethnicities behind them. I personally thought it was great seeing them be the stars in. You know what I'm trying to say?
I have such respect
Yeah.
for the Korean culture though, and how they celebrate their idols and just the industry there, the machine that it is. And so I was I almost felt like the same doesn't exist, the same kind of levels of respect. So I was I want everyone to appreciate, to respect them.
For sure.
here.
I
You know what I mean?
Yeah, totally. I
You know
get
what I
it. I get what you're saying. I loved it. I thought it was great. I love the vibe of the song. I love that they're having a party. What I noticed about whenever they do the subgroups or the subunits or whatever, whenever duos or whatever, in Super Junior, Dong Hae and Yoon Hyuk, I think,
Young
girl,
yeah.
just. Don't slay me for
That was
the
pretty good.
mispronunciation. But whenever they seem to separate and have their own thing, it looks like they have a lot more fun.
Yeah.
They're breaking the rigidness of the
Structure.
because they're so specific, and that's what I love about K-pop is that with a lot of the bands they're very, very specific. Everything is so precise. And whenever they break out into their duos or the subunit subgroups, they almost release something and they just have a lot more fun and it's a lot more laid back, it's a lot more chill, and you can see that from them. I must honestly say, whenever I've watched EXO, I've never really noticed these two, and that's no shade. It's just Kai is usually featured because of his
visual.
Yeah, so
And he's
you
the best man.
Yeah.
you're seeing him, or you're seeing
Best
Dio, or you're seeing the really pretty one, Chen. Is it that name, Chen?
There's lots of pretty ones.
I know
was
there are pretty,
all
but there's one.
pretty.
No, it's not Chen. There's
You-
one really, really pretty one. He's really pretty and tiny. But
The one that starts with an X.
Yeah, I
He's
think
in the
so.
military right now.
Jumin, yeah.
Yes.
He's in the military?
Yeah.
In the military?
And Dio, yeah.
Yeah, and Dio.
Yeah.
Okay. So I'm usually noticing them. So these guys, seeing them kind of have their moment,
Yeah.
and not moment. I'm sure they're noticed by other people in the other EXO videos, but I really noticed them this time, obviously, and they're featured, and I loved it. And long story short, I'm rambling. That was great. I had a great time with it. 2 thumbs up.
Literally the longest commentary of life.
I know,
This
I'm
video,
sorry.
The longest commentary.
Both of y'all just rambled.
Very quickly,
Well, no.
I like what I've noticed when groups do the subgroups.
Mm-hmm.
It is very much they choose the leader of the group and the younger ones. Sometimes
Oh,
they do.
okay.
So they did that with JB and Yugyum, sorry, in their
In
Just
Just
Two.
Seven? Yeah.
Just Two subgroup, and Sehun is the leader of EXO, and Suo's the leader. Okay, but he must be one of the older ones then, I think. And I know Chanyeol's like a younger one. But anyways,
You better battle.
I feel like it's a very common thing that they do. Like they specifically choose, like they're very smart in terms of their pairing.
This left breast of yours is becoming like a K-pop encyclopedia.
You better.
It was great.
It was fun. It was good. It was actually, I was thinking, it's like they did. I kind of liked seeing them in LA because it was a very stereotypical, like in the mansion and on the yacht and with the car driving down the. But it was like fun. It was like a fun version of it, and I was like, you better just K-popify the fuck out of this concept. I like
Hashtag K-popify.
K-popify. Yeah,
Slide that in
it
there,
was
Leah.
cute.
That was fun.
Playlist or not? Playlist.
Playlist.
Playlist for me.
Yeah.
I'm gonna gnaw that one.
Okay.
But I love nothing.
He's gonna gnaw that one.
I'm gonna gnaw.
Y'all cut this fucking video. It's long as hell.
It's a beautiful life.
I tried to make it.
I heard it. Sorry, y'all.
The sound was supposed to come out.
Hi everybody! Many of you guys have shared with us that rIVerse brings you joy and happiness on your brightest and darkest days.
What you really may not know is that you, the Ivy League, you really provide us with that as well. And so we would like to use this YouTube platform so that we can make a declaration together.
And that declaration is hashtag BWVL. You are beautiful, you are worthy, you are valued, you are loved. Say it with me, guys, using an I statement. I am beautiful, I am worthy, I am valued, I am loved.
Because each and every single one of you are. Much love always from rIVerse.
I love myself. Namwanga dollar, yes. Dun, dun, dun.
Hello, bitches.
Lights out, killing us some more. Bad bitches get down on the floor.
You got the rhythm.
Hi, hi.
Oh, 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 oh.
Hi, hi.
Oh, 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 oh.
No, 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 say.
What you doing?
Dad,
What you doing?
what
you doing?
Out there.
Thriller, killer,
Whoa.
thriller, killer.
No, no, eh.
Every day, every night, la ta ta.
Get cool.
Let's kill this. Figure
love.
love. Figure love. Figure love. Let's kill this love.